Hey, how's it going? It's another booktube video day. This is Amy. Thanks for coming back and checking us out. Just an impromptu, well, it's a planned booktube Tuesday, but um this is just going to be a little update on what I'm reading and how it's going. I do have another book haul coming up soon, maybe this week. I have some more books I'm gonna unhaul, but today I just wanted to check in, let you know where I'm at reading, and I'm still reading, The Guest List by Lucy Foley, right there, and it's going. I'm only on page 46. So it's going slow. I feel like right now it's just the story isn't going as fast as I would like. It's not that long. The book is like how long is it? Maybe there's an epilogue in there at the end. I always count that because that's part of the story usually. 313. 313. Excuse me. 313 pages. Yeah, I'm on page 46. Excuse me. Gosh. I got the burps, hiccups. I don't know what it is. Page 46. And yeah, so this is about there's got to be a wedding at this island off the coast of Ireland, and they've invited ahead of time the I don't know if the wedding's going to be a lot of people, but I know right now there it's like the day before, or night before, and the people that are in the wedding they've invited to come early, and then the bride, one of the main characters is one of her good friends is a guy and he's married, so him and his wife are coming, and then she has her younger sister as a bridesmaid or the matron of honor. I don't know which one. And then of course her mom's there, which it sounds like so far where so the furthest I've gotten is um the she doesn't get along with her mom very well, and I guess some things happened when she was a kid. Her mom wasn't really a, I don't know, um, what she thinks is a good mom. And then she had a younger sister from a different husband later, and then she just kind of pulled a 180, it sounds like, and was doing the mom thing now with this younger girl. And this younger girl, she's now like, I don't know what is she, early 20s, late 19, 20, something like that. And she's there. She's, I don't know, there's something going on with the sister. Like, she's just not all that into being there. And the mom plays it off as, oh, she had a bad breakup with her boyfriend, and the sister was the bride, is like, well, if they were only dating a few months, how could she be so torn up about losing, breaking up with her boyfriend? And the mom's like, well, there's something more to it, just leave her alone, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, this is some weird things is going on. The the bride, whose name is, so what is her name? And oh, so the chapters so far are reading like each character is the so chapter one, it was the, or is it chapter one? I don't know what it was. One what starts out as a wedding planner, and then you have like the best man, and then you have the wedding planner again, and then there is like the the bride is Jules. Jules, and she is marrying, I probably should have, yeah, Jules is the bride, and the best man, I forget what the name of her, I want to say Will, but I don't think that's it. Um, I don't know the name of the husband to be. I just forgot. Hannah is the plus one. That's the wife of her best friend Charlie. They're coming for the wedding. And Olivia is the sister who's the bridesmaid. Anyway, And Olivia's a little, I don't know, she seems depressed or something's going on with her. So there's supposedly something happens at this wedding, and there's a murder that's going to happen off this island, and to get there you have to get there by a boat. So that's never good. That me personally, I'm like no. Um, but yeah. So I'm just barely into it. I'm waiting for it. Seems kind of slow again. Like I said, um, I need the I need the stuff to start happening, or I'm gonna get bored. But I'm gonna finish it. So it's not gonna take as long to read that one as took me to read Hollywood Wives. I guarantee it. So that's going okay. It's interesting, because you have this setup. It's a setup for the wedding, and you get a little bit of background of these people that are in the wedding, their friends or whatever. And so whatever's going to happen, you're getting this. What do you want to call it? This dialogue from these people and what they think about the others, and anyway, just how they are. S- So far the ones I don't like is probably the mom, because she seemed kind of bitchy and just uninterested, and she was like the part that the first time I read her was the bride goes to talk to her about her sister's like not not happy or whatever, and the mom's sitting there getting ready, putting her makeup on, and she's like, oh well, you just gotta leave her alone and blah blah blah. She's just had a bad breakup, whatever. And the sister's like, yeah, but it's my wedding. Anyway, the sister's a little over the top. I think the bride is, I think, a little OCD and controlling so far, I've figured out. So I don't know really how the her husband to be seems maybe a little bit more laid back than she is, but we'll find out. Uh, Okay. Girls just came back in from going outside to go potty or snooping around or whatever it is they do. So they're probably going to bark a bit because we had the one of our cats, outside cats, her baby daddy's been around helping babysit the kittens we have, and the dogs don't like Mr. Bumbles, is what we call him. He's a pretty cat. I think he's kind of dirty right now. He needs a bath, but I'm not gonna be the one to do that. Because for one, the cat wouldn't let you get close enough to even pet him. But yeah, so the baby daddy's around right now outside, and the doggy girls are barking like all the time right now. And he's not been running away. He's been actually babysitting the we call them teeny tinies. So he's been really good with them. But anyway, on a side note, that was back to our reading tube. Yeah. So I'm reading the guest list, and I started this on the when did I start this? Well, we'll find out. April 4th, the guest list. I started reading on the 4th. So yeah, it's going a little slow, but that's okay. It's going to be finished. And the next one I'm listening to the audio is Pet Cemetery. So I had the audio of another Stephen King in here I was going to have on my April TBR, but I switched it out because Pet Cemetery became available to listen to on audio. So the other one was Sleeping Beauties by Stephen King and Owen King. But then when Pet Cemetery, I've had it on my hold on the Libby app. When it came available, I just switched it out, and I'll go back to the Sleeping Beauties another time. I don't know when, but because Pet Cemetery is on my 24 books to read in 2024, so I wanted to go ahead and read that one. And I've been wanting to read that one for a while. So I have the audio, and I just started it yesterday, and I'm at 10% in on the audio, which is going it's going well. I like it. I mean, I've seen the movie like whenever I guess there's two movies. So I seen the first original movie whenever it came out. I want to say it was in 89 or something. I'm not really sure. I want to say 89. I seen that, I really liked it, and I've been wanting to read the Pet Cemetery for quite some time. And so I finally am doing it. I'm listening to the audio through the Libby app, and um, so what I found interesting so far is I've heard of there's a like Stephen King universe where the characters overlap into other things or they show up here and there. And I haven't really paid attention to notice that before, or I haven't, maybe I just haven't read enough Stephen King to like find the interaction or the little tidbits that's thrown in there. But this one actually at the beginning, um, when this family moved into this house and across the street there's this old guy that lives over there and they live on this street that there's like all these trucks and everything go by, so like a lot of animals get run over. It's like big like diesel trucks and they just like zoom down the road. um so you gotta be careful. I wouldn't live there honestly, but anyway, they're living there. And the guy across the street was telling the new guy, um Lewis is his name, this a story about, I don't know why it came up, but he was telling him a story about this dog that got rabies and it killed like four people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, that's Cujo. I read Cujo a long time ago. And so I recognized it right away. I was like, oh my God, there it is. There's a little snippet of another story that seeps into another of Stephen's stories. So I really like that. So if you've read enough and you know different things that like you can pick out things like that, which is, it's fun and it's exciting for me because I know what they're talking about. But yeah, so it was interesting. It was interesting how at the beginning, the little introduction, they talked about how Stephen came up with his story, and it's actually that he lived in a place like this where there was a busy street. They moved into this house because he was working or writing, um, a writer in residence or something at this college where he graduated from, and they moved into this house. And I think he has three kids, so I think his daughter's the oldest. She was, I forget how old she was, probably the same age as these two kids in the story, like 6 and 2 or something like that. I don't know. But he talked about he had his daughter had a cat, and the cat got run over because they lived on this busy road, and it was like these big trucks going by day and night all the time. And a lot of same exact thing. He wrote this story from his actual experience. Well, the whole story's not his whole experience, but like this place where he lived, and they had this pet cemetery, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. So that was really interesting finding out how he came up with a story. But yeah, so I'm, like I said, I've seen the movie. I really liked it. A long time ago. It's been a long time since I seen it. And I know they have another. They did. Let's see. They did the Pet Cemetery, and then I think they did Pet Cemetery 2. And now there's something on. I don't know if it's Hulu or Paramount somewhere. There's some kind of. I don't know if it's another Pet Cemetery movie or if it's like a series. I'll have to look into that. I don't know. The picture looks really scary. Not sure if I want to watch that one right now, but anyway, um, yeah, I'm excited about those two books. So those are the only two books I got going right now. I want to like get through these, and I still have on my Libby. I still have. Well, one's going to expire, so I'm not going to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it or if I can. There's people waiting. It's the If It Bleeds short stories. I have 4 days left to read that. And I'm at 2%. I didn't think it was that long, but it says it is 533 pages. I don't, that's a big book of short stories, but anyway, and I still have the Golden Spoon in there, which I was gonna drop it, and then I went in there, so I sent it back through Libby, and then I uh, reborrowed it right away. And so I was able to get another 21 days or whatever it is. So I'm at 14 days left on that one. And I did start it a little bit. It's like 2%. It's like If It Bleeds. I kind of just read a first couple pages is what it was. But I have 17 days left for the Stephen King Pet Cemetery, which it's a 16-hour audio, which that I should have done in no time. I just don't know if I'm going to get to the If It Bleeds and the Golden Spoon. but I have other physical books that I have on my TBR that I'm going to read also. So that's where we're at. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. It's Monday today, but this will be going up on Tuesday. So I will probably, like I said, the next book video I'm going to do, hopefully this week. If not, it's going to be at some point this month, is another book unhaul. I'm still going through my books that I need to unhaul, and I have another round I'm going to do. But I'm just like, thanks for watching, and have a good week.